Hey Zack, when are you doing your next Q&A video and can I be in it? Peyton Clark, the answers are right now and yes. And if you guys take a look at this right here, you can see that there have been a whole lot of comments and requests coming in for me to do another Q&A video. That always seems to be the case. And some of those requests really jumped out at me, like this one. Q&A 21 for Paul O'Neill because he wore 21. That's true, really good player. We should probably spell his name right. I'm gonna feed my dog 21 pieces of bologna every day until part 21. That's one lucky dog, but I bet your dog wishes that I waited a few more years to post this video, right? Do part 21 or I will disown my child. Whoa, that comment coming from It's Jugal, not Google, which I think is my new favorite name for any YouTube channel, but that's not my favorite comment. So let's just keep on moving and get right into part 21 of my Q&A video series. And I gotta warn you guys that the first question is kind of heavy, so get ready. Are you scared of the coronavirus and will it affect your plans to attend games? Our politicians said they have it completely under control and there's nothing to be worried about. So me be scared of this hoax by the fake news? Yeah, meanwhile, Major League Baseball has directed its players to stop signing autographs during spring training in order to prevent the virus from spreading. So this is actually a very big deal. But let me say this. To the extent that airplanes are still taking off and baseball games are still being played to the public, I am planning to do my thing. I'm not changing any plans. So life goes on. I'm gonna wash my hands a little bit more and avoid the people who are sneezing in my face. But yeah. Hey Zack, what is the first game you are going to in the 2020 season? March 27th. I'll be flying from New York City to Phoenix, Arizona, Chase Field. I'll be there that night. Maybe I'll see some of you guys there. Zack, will you come to Mexico City for the series between the Padres and the D-backs? April 18th and 19th, baby. I've already bought my tickets to those games. Still got to book my flights, but yeah, planning to be there. Zack, thong or G-string? Thanks. All right, Sonny, since you asked, I think you should definitely buy a thong, try it on, pose in front of the mirror, take some selfies. Yeah, good luck. I hope it's comfortable. Thanks for asking my opinion. Zack, do you think you'll be able to make it to the Yankees-White Sox game in Iowa? So the Big Field of Dreams game coming August 13th. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see a whole bunch of other questions about this game and whether or not I'm planning to be there, gonna try to be there. The answer is yes, I love to go to new stadiums, but I really don't know what the ticket situation is gonna be. I've heard that it might be a lottery for Iowa residents, which would make it really tough for me as a New York resident, but I hope those tickets end up on the secondary market. I am willing to pay a ton, and I predict that I will be there. How far ahead do you plan games? I look at the schedule and start to map it out about a month or two in advance. I usually don't book my flights until about 2 or 3 weeks in advance. But if I'm home or on the road with a rental car and there's a bunch of stadiums nearby, my plans can change as late as the day of the game, usually depending on the weather. So that's why I hesitate to announce my plans, because I know that people are then gonna show up hoping to meet me, but then I might end up not being there and they're gonna feel bad and I'm gonna feel bad. But I do my best. And speaking of planning ahead, September 21st, I already have my eye on that date. That's when the Astros finally return to Yankee Stadium. That should be fun. Hey Zack, even though this is a baseball channel, how do you feel about Kobe Bryant? Yeah, I don't follow basketball, but I follow greatness. And in fact, I have Kobe on the wall right over there. I was a big fan of him for a long time. And anytime someone dies young and unexpectedly, it's sad and it's shocking, and especially if it's a professional athlete, because those are the people who are supposed to be the strongest and healthiest and the most vibrant. And when someone like that dies, I think we all question our own mortality. So, like so many of you guys watching, I was really just stunned and sad, and I'm still sad, and I miss him. Zack, do you like memes? Yes, and in fact, I like them so much that this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to create Zack Hample memes, all right? Go to my videos, take screenshots, look at the internet, grab photos, use those, and see if we can make a Zack Hample meme go viral. That's your challenge. Does your mom like soup?
The answer is yes. Zack Hample's mom likes soup.
Yeah, you ask a question, you're gonna get an answer. Is this a cool stat? You made exactly 99 videos in 2019. I counted. Noah Nussbaum, that is such a cool stat. Thank you for counting. I wish I had known. I would have definitely filmed one extra video because triple digits is better than double digits. Do you think I'm the only Scottish baseball fan? No. But I imagine that there are not too many others, so that's pretty cool. I am in the middle of reading your book, The Baseball, and I have a few questions about it. The picture on the front, where did you get it? Online, yourself, etc. One more, how long did it take you to write the book, and when did you start writing it? Drew Murph, thanks for asking, thanks for reading the book. That baseball on the cover, that was found by my publisher. They found this photographer who'd done a whole bunch of professional photo shoots with various objects, and one of them was old baseballs. So they got that photo from him and stuck it on the cover. I think it looks really cool. I started writing the book in 2009, and I worked on it for a year and a half, 18 solid months. It was a full-time job and then some, and it came out in 2011. It's a great book. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend that all of you guys read it. Did you know that the final third of that book, more than 100 pages, is called How to Snag Major League Baseballs? So if you guys want to learn how to catch balls, obviously my videos from stadiums will help, but this book, The Baseball, will really, really help. So take it out of a library and read it for free if you want. But if you want to pick up a copy, I'll throw a link in the description to Amazon. Yeah, you're definitely going to love it. Q&A part 21. Your Q&A series is old enough to drink. So can we see you have a drink of alcohol, please? Yeah, no. I have zero interest in drinking alcohol. Q&A 21, do you choose to be bold? Yes, I choose to be bold. I think it's a great personality trait, and I think more people out there should be bold as well. What is your favorite Christmas gift? I'm gonna have to say none of them because I don't like receiving gifts and I've never celebrated Christmas, and that is 100% true. Hey Zach, what are you looking forward to the most this season? I'm gonna say, well, okay. I've been to 57 different Major League stadiums, and I'm hoping to push that number to 60 because you got the Rangers' new stadium in Arlington, Texas, and yes, I'm planning to be at the very first game, the Mexico City series, and then Iowa, Field of Dreams. So if I make it to all three, that'll be 60 stadiums. That's what I'm looking forward to. And in addition to that, I would say spending a lot of time with my friend Chris Yan, my videographer, aka Fenway Chris, aka Instant Replay Chris. He's a great guy. We have a lot of fun together on the road. It's gonna be a really, really rockin' season. If we want to meet you in Reading, what tickets do I have to buy? Elizabeth, that's a good question. This is also something I'm really looking forward to this year. April 25th, it's a Saturday. I will be at a minor league game in Reading, Pennsylvania, the Reading Fightins, AA affiliate of the Phillies. The team is planning an entire Zack Hample night. They've even designed limited edition bobbleheads of me. They're opening the stadium extra early so people can get in for batting practice. So if you just want to meet me, any ticket will do, because I'll be all over the stadium. You will see me. But there are certain tickets and ticket packages that get you extra stuff like the bobblehead, and I'll be doing a book signing. So I will link to the team, their social media, their website in the description. So check that out. Maybe even contact the team if you have further questions. But April 25th, Reading, Pennsylvania. You should definitely all try to make it if you're anywhere near that part of the country. Why do you go to Angel Stadium so frequently but Dodger Stadium so infrequently? Phantasmagoric beef burrito. What are you talking about? Why don't we look at the numbers? I've been to Angel Stadium 13 times and Dodger Stadium 17 times. So, yeah. What turns you on? You mean beyond rolling around naked in a big pile of baseballs? Okay, no, I'll give you a serious answer to this. Ready? Here's what turns me on. Kindness, fitness, creativity, and extreme open-mindedness. So those 4 things combined, that's magic. Can you make a TikTok account? You know, I know that TikTok is super popular. It's where all the cool kids are right now, but man, I'm already on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Snapchat, Twitch, which I don't use as much as I should. Reddit, I post stuff there sometimes. I mean, how many more things do I need? So for right now, no TikTok for me, sorry. What is the most lopsided baseball game you have ever been to? My first game ever at the new Yankee Stadium, April 18th, 2009. I'll never forget it. The Cleveland Indians scored 14 runs in the 2nd inning. That was the most runs that the Yankees had ever allowed, ever, in 1 inning, in their long and glorious history. And the Yankees ended up losing that game by 18 runs. So I think that's the most lopsided. It certainly jumped into my head first when I saw that question from you. What is long and very entertaining? Q&A part 21. Thunderbolt 35, thumbs up to you. Okay, and so we're gonna end this with a few shout outs. And this first one is pretty funny. A while back, someone asked me what they needed to do to get a shout out. And I was like, you gotta say something nice or interesting or funny, be creative. And so look at the comment that this person posted. They actually typed something nice or interesting or funny, be creative, and then in parentheses, you told me to say it. So Daniel Ellie, if I'm pronouncing that right, well played, my man. I like your style. Here's another one, also creative. It appears backwards. Can I have a shout out, please, PLZ, and thank you. Well, Spooka, nice job with that comment. Here's a shout out for you. Thanks for watching. Or maybe I should read your name, Acoops. Here's kind of a random one in part 21. Give a shout out to Bruce Bochy, please. He deserves it. I don't think I've ever had any contact with Boch, but Bruce, here's your shout out. Congrats on a great career and all those championships. Hope to see you in Cooperstown someday. And finally, we're gonna close with this. Zack, would love a shout out in your next Q&A. Been a fan since 2015 and love your content. Keep up the great work and silence the haters by keep doing what you love. Wish you all the best for this upcoming baseball season. Eric B, that is so nice of you. You demand, that is great advice for dealing with the haters. That is how I try to roll. You've been watching me for 5 years. I hope you watch for at least another 5 years. But yeah, I really appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys. We're gonna have a great season together. If you wanna see another Q&A video, as I always say, you guys know what to do. Keep the questions coming, keep the comments coming. I also hope that you noticed and appreciated that I did this entire video in one take because jump cuts are for babies. Hashtag one take challenge. Anyway, I'm out.
Hey, get away from my soup.